Welcome to Love and Life Hub, the place where psychology, sociology, and real life come together to help you grow, love smarter, and live wiser. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing insight. So what exactly is role personality? How does it shape your marriage, your career, your friendships, even your identity? And why do people often feel like they're not themselves in certain relationships or social settings? Let's dive in. What is role personality? In sociology, role personality refers to the traits, behaviors, and attitudes an individual adopts to fulfill a specific social role. Think of it as the mask or costume we wear to fit the expectations of a situation, like being a teacher in school, a parent at home, or a romantic partner on a date. According to sociologist Ralph Linton, a role represents the dynamic aspect of a status. That means when you occupy a certain social position, say, a mother, manager, or friend, society expects certain behaviors from you. These expectations shape how you act, how you speak, and even how you think in that role. Let's bring it to life with a relatable story. Meet Sarah. At work, Sarah is assertive, focused, and detail-oriented. She leads meetings, delegates tasks, and always meets deadlines. But when she visits her parents' house, she becomes quiet, deferential, and childlike, asking permission to go out or being scolded for using her phone too much. What's happening here? Sarah is shifting between role personalities, one as a corporate leader, the other as a daughter in a traditional family. She's not being fake, she's adapting her behavior to the expectations of her social role. And this isn't unusual. According to a 2021 study by the American Sociological Association, 87% of adults report acting differently across different social settings, confirming that most of us unconsciously switch roles every day. Now let's look at how role personality plays out in romantic relationships, something we care deeply about here on Love and Life Hub. Have you ever noticed someone who is extremely charming and loving during dating, but emotionally withdrawn after marriage? That's not always manipulation. Sometimes it's the shift in role expectations. During dating, the person's role is suitor, which society associates with pursuit, affection, and attention. But after marriage, the role shifts to spouse, which comes with responsibilities, financial duties, and often, reduced expressions of affection due to stress or routine. One classic study from the University of Michigan found that marital satisfaction declines by 20% in the first 5 years, often because people fail to adapt their role personalities to meet new expectations or misalign them with their partner's needs. Sometimes people experience what's called role conflict, when the expectations of one role clash with another. For instance, a woman who is both a full-time employee and a full-time mother may feel torn between being nurturing at home and competitive at work. This conflict can lead to guilt, anxiety, and burnout. In fact, the World Health Organization reported in 2023 that 33% of working mothers experience moderate to severe psychological distress, much of it rooted in role-based pressures. This conflict can also happen in marriages. Imagine a husband who's expected to be emotionally open as a partner, yet stoic and strong as a man. This contradiction can create confusion and emotional distance in relationships, especially if the person hasn't reconciled those conflicting identities. While role personality is essential for social harmony, it becomes toxic when we forget who we are outside of our roles. Let's go back to Sarah. Over the years, she started to feel like she was just a daughter or just a manager. She couldn't remember what she liked, what she dreamed about, or even what made her happy. Her roles had overtaken her personality, and that's a dangerous place to be. Clinical psychologist Dr. Ramani Durvasula calls this the loss of self syndrome, a psychological state where the individual no longer knows who they are without their roles. This is common in long-term caregivers, people in codependent relationships, or high achievers who tie their self-worth to performance. So, how do you avoid becoming a chameleon with no real self? Here are a few science-backed tips. Self-awareness. Spend time journaling or meditating on how you behave in different roles. Ask yourself, is this really me, or am I acting? Role reconciliation. Identify conflicting roles and find compromises. If being a mom and a boss clash, create a schedule that honors both without burnout. Always carve out time where you're not performing any role, just being you. Whether it's painting, running, or reading, this is where your true self breathes. Communication in relationships. Talk to your partner about role expectations. Don't assume your role should be silent support if your heart craves connection. Real love requires clarity. Role personality is not good or bad, it's human. It's how society functions. It's how we build trust, navigate systems, and connect. But if we're not careful, we can lose ourselves in the performance. The key is to play our roles, without forgetting the actor behind the mask, and that actor is you. If this video opened your eyes or made you reflect, take a moment to like, share, and comment below. How do your roles shape your personality? Have you ever felt lost in a role? Don't forget to subscribe to Love and Life Hub for more insightful and empowering content, because the best love stories begin with self-awareness. Thanks for watching, and remember, play the role, but never lose the soul.